Hey y'all, and welcome back to my kitchen. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. On the menu today, we have some Mexican style shrimp cocktail. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get into it. As far as the ingredients go, I'll be using a bag of shrimp, probably two, some cucumbers, celery. We have a jalapeno, some limes, a purple onion, yellow onion, clamato juice, clam juice, whatever your favorite hot sauce is. We'll be using that, ketchup, cilantro, and some Roma tomatoes. I know it looks like a lot, you guys, but I promise to break it down for you, and we'll have this ready in no time. To get started, we're going to be using an 8-ounce container of clam juice. Go ahead and get that in. And we'll be adding in about 5 cups of water. And now once you have that in, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 bay leaves, 4 cloves of garlic. I have a whole onion that I just cut in half. Add that in. And I have about 3 stalks of celery, and I just cut those in half. And my shrimp, they still have the shell on it, so I just removed the shell and we're going to use it in our stock. And now this clam juice that I used, that is optional. So if you just want to use water, that's fine. So once you have all that in, go ahead and get at a slight press. I have my heat on a medium high. And now y'all know we got to jazz it up, blend. Now if you want to purchase that, just go to aprilsjazzyspice.com. No MSG, and it is gluten-free. Go ahead and put your some in, and then get at a mix. And we're going to let this cook for about 30 to 40 minutes till it's nice and boiling. Let all the onions and celery release its flavor, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Now while we have our stock cooking, you can go ahead and start working on your veggies. Now as for my jalapeno, I will be de-seeding it, but hey, if you can handle that heat, leave it in there. And I'm not using gloves, but you might want to make sure that you're using gloves, and make sure you do not touch your eyes after you de-seed this jalapeno, because it will burn. And you want to get a real fine dice on the jalapeno. Okay, so we have the cilantro, the onions, the jalapeno, the cucumbers, and the tomato. Now once this is done cooking, you want to go ahead and remove all of that and discard it, and then we'll add in the shrimp. Okay, now you want to add in the shrimp, get a toss, and now make sure you have your bowls set aside already for when the shrimp get ready, because it doesn't take long for these to cook at all, like 3 minutes. Get it a nice toss, and continue to let that cook until they're done. It's been about 3 minutes. They are ready. Don't overcook your shrimp, you guys. You want that shrimp to be nice and succulent. Look at that. So once you remove all your shrimp, keep that stock right there, because we'll be using some of that in our cocktail. Okay, so we're going to go in with a cup of ketchup. Our clamato juice, I'm using about 1.5 cups. We'll be using a cup of our stock. Look at that color on that stock. How gorgeous is that? Go ahead and add that in. Add it in. Some hot sauce. Use your favorite brand. Use the hot sauce to your liking. I like mine to have a little kick to it. And you want to go ahead and stir that in. And now I'm just adding in the juice of 2 limes. Go ahead and get out a mix. And now we can start incorporating our vegetables. Cucumbers, your tomatoes, your onions, the cilantro, and your jalapeno. And you want to come in and get that a good mix. At this point, you want to go ahead and taste this. Check for your seasonings. If you feel like you need to add anything, go ahead and add it. I'm going to go in with some more of my all-purpose seasoning. Go ahead and go in with your shrimp. Some people like to cut theirs in half. If you choose to, that's absolutely fine. Put the shrimp in and get out a nice mix. Look at that, you guys. This is so good. Hands down my favorite thing to order at the Mexican restaurant. Now, if you prefer, I have some avocados. You can go ahead and add the avocados straight to the bowl. But what I like to do is garnish the top of my shrimp cocktail with the avocado. But either one is fine, whatever you prefer. Now, what I like to do is just sit this in the refrigerator for about an hour and let everything come together. And then I'll show you guys the finished look. How good does this look, you guys? Let's plate this up. Look at that. Shrimp cocktail. I like to eat mine with crackers. You can use tortilla chips, whatever you prefer. But I always do it with the crackers. Now, y'all know I can't leave y'all without that first bite. Y'all know I had to be extra, add a little bit more onions and cilantro on top of mine. There go my avocado. Let's dig in. Look at that. Got a little bit of everything on here. Cucumbers, tomato. Take a bite. I'll make sure y'all give your girls a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. Make sure it's set to all. Drop your girl a comment. Subscribe for the deliciousness. Look at that. Y'all know the vibe. Be blessed.